Hey guys, KiwiGamerDad here. I've had a few people ask me to do a review and some gameplay videos on Nioh. This is one of the games that I have played the crap out of. Yeah, I've got to level 750 and relatively far into the abyss. Awesome game, probably one of the best games I've played, and it's just got so much replayability and that kind of stuff. The basic story, not that anyone really cares, is you are this guy called William. You're basically some kind of pirate or Western samurai type thing, and you've been tasked by the Queen to gather this stone called Amrita, which is basically going to help, or somehow did help, England in the battle versus Spain. It's set somewhere around the 1600s, and anyway, you've been captured, and this other dude called Edward Kelly is waiting for you to be executed so he can steal your guardian spirit, which has been with you since childhood, who will guide him to more Amrita so he can use it for his own purposes. That's basically the story in a nutshell. So we'll just get into it. I'm in the Tower of London. This is right at the start of the game. Skip that, you guys can watch the video. This game is actually free for this month, so I'd highly recommend downloading it. So this guardian spirit here, she's basically going to help me break out of this Tower of London, which is what we're doing now. So I'll just get into, just run down, there's a sword down here. Equip this sword. Oh, wrong button. And we've got some foot guards as well. I'll get into all this a bit later. We'll just take down this dude.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah. There we go, so we've got the dungeon key now, so we can get out of this dungeon. So just in a nutshell, in terms of graphics, yeah, sweet as. The game runs really smooth, no frame rate dips. I recommend playing it on action mode, which is supposedly 60 frames. It's just too hard on 30 frames. You need to have that real smoothness. And sound awesome, no problems with that. Everything's really good. In terms of the loot and whatnot, if any of you have played Diablo 3, it's quite similar to that. Each item you collect has different colours, rarity, effects and all that kind of stuff, which I'll get into later on, but just basic review. Awesome game, free this month, download it. If any of you want help with any missions, just message me. And yeah, my other character's pretty OP, as Kiwi knows. The first few levels of this game, once you get to Japan, can break you pretty easily, and you can give up, which is what I did, but I pursued it later on, and you eventually do overcome. So I'm not going to go through this whole Tower of London with you. If you download it, just get through to the boss. I'm going to do a boss video on how to beat the first one, and then I'll do some other boss videos and reviews and more detailed gameplay mechanics as we get through. But I'll just get through this first level, and then yeah, I'll come back just before the boss and I'll show you some other stuff as well. Cool, KiwiGamerDad out.